What are you looking up on the internet? Are you watching
This.
YouTube? Wow, best bourbon under $40. Who did that video?
Dang.
Wow.
Welcome to Curiosity Public Dutch. Jules.
Delightful, Dylan.
And welcome to yet another episode of our Bourbon Contender series.
I thought it was just the contender.
Bourbon Contender.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Bourbon Contender. All right, guys, if you're new to Curiosity Public, hit that subscribe button.
Thank you.
And join our membership program here. It's a great way to help our channel out. But this is the series wherein we are going to put all bourbons up against each other in a no-holds-barred, weight class-driven bout for the destiny of the best bourbon.
Back to the bourbon.
Yeah, Jules here is going to tell you about our weight class system.
I think it's proof class, and we have three. We go from welter proof, which is 80 to 99 proof. Middle, which is 100 to 119 proof. And what do we call another one? Heavy, which is 120 and up. Proof.
Thanks for the clarification. What is that in alcohol
I'm getting
percentage?
used to it.
Yeah, can you calculate everything?
Divide by 2.
Yeah, that's right. So we are now entering in to the middle weight class. And we each have to put forward a contender. The winner will go forward to the next round where the other two losers have to put forward a new contender to try to displace the winner until we've gone through every single bourbon.
And we're leaving that up to you.
Not entirely. You got to convince us that it's the right thing to pick.
True,
So
exactly.
drop comments, let us know
Let us
what
know.
should be next.
Give us inspiration.
But in this episode, guys, we've already picked our contenders for middleweight. Dylan, I think you should go first.
All right. I love going first.
So again, we're between 100 and 119 proof here.
Yeah,
What do you
so
got?
should I weave a tale first?
No.
So I was thinking about all the varieties that I could put in, right? The high rye, low rye, weeded, weird mixes. You know, what could I put in there?
You're a weird.
And I thought, you know what? Why not go back to kind of a variation of my daily drinking kind of habit and the spirits that I loved. You know, in the past, I think bourbon was more readily available. And I think for people who knew us in the Bourbon Guild, you already know what I used to drink every single day. So I brought a variation of that. And my contender is, and I think it's going to beat everything, it's Weller. Full proof. Let's do it.
Very nice choice.
Very
This is
nice.
it. This is going to be
Indeed.
the winner. This is going to be the winner.
All right, Jules, what do you got?
I actually don't know. Is it down here? Let's see.
You don't know what you picked.
I don't know.
It's your favorite. I thought you said you were like, guys, I'm going to bring my favorite bourbon.
Yeah, is it? Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it in the back.
Oh, your shelf is a
here.
mess.
I know, jeez.
So what is it?
So, it's my favorite wax top bottle.
Another
Makers
weeder, huh?
46.
Wow. That's
Cask
it?
strength.
And it is 109.6.
Okay.
All right, so another weeder.
So the Weeders,
Weeder
the Weeder
battle so
brothers
far.
here.
So was it planned
is a-
to try to knock this out?
Absolutely. Even though I
guys,
didn't know what you were bringing to the table.
you know,
But
I
yeah.
was just looking at this weight class. I'm like, what's the pound for pound best middleweight in bourbon? Mm-hmm. Rare breed.
Really?
Rare breed. 116.8 proof.
Dude,
I'm
that's kinda-
shocked, actually. I thought you were going to do Wild Turkey 101.
It's not, it's going to be
Higher.
interesting.
That would be interesting.
Right?
We'll have to see if that can hold a candle to the rare breed or the any of these really. These are all really good bourbons. I like all of these.
These are
They're all
great.
very good.
Do you think it's going to be easy to tell which one's which?
No.
I don't think so either.
I think the finish on all three are pretty good.
Yeah.
And so I think it's going to...
So you don't think that the non-weeder is going to
This might
stand out?
stand out, though. Yeah, I was thinking that.
No.
It might.
I think if you do it right, so this is all going to get mixed up, right? So here's the thing. If I tasted these two
It's gonna
first,
get okay.
and then that, Yes, I think you can.
So it depends on what order.
Depends on
Right,
what
but
order,
if I
so
went
to
like
mix it
this,
up.
that, and this,
Yeah, forget it.
forget it. Because
fair.
after that, it's gonna
Or
be all
this,
messed
then
up.
all
It's
these
gonna
two
be
doesn't
all messed
matter.
up.
It's always hard. It's always hard when you're doing things side by side.
Definitely.
All right, guys. We're getting ready to do this. Dylan, you want to ring the bell?
Ding, ding.
Want to ring the bell? All right. Ding, ding.
It's just so entertaining how entertained we are. But
Wait, what are we doing?
You can take a
usually
break.
you do nothing.
Usually
That's
you
why
do
you're so
nothing.
thrown off.
All right.
Wait, what are we doing? We're back. We've poured. One of us poured, one of us labeled, so we don't know which one is which. We're now going to taste them. We're going to rank them first, second, third, so that we can have a definitive winner. And then we're also, of course, going to try to guess. And at the end of this, we will have the winner of the middleweight first round. You guys ready to do this?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
These guys don't even pay attention when I'm talking. Let's get going, guys. All right, guys, we've spent some time drinking these. We had, again, our red, our green, our blue. Let's make sure. Are we all in the same order? Yeah, we are. Good. Okay, first things first. These are all delicious.
Very good.
Amazing.
Great picks.
And,
Great picks.
Despite everything, I had such a hard time picking a favorite.
Me too.
I think I could distinguish which one was which, but as I kept going back to it, I'm like, well, which one do I really like the best? I really struggled with it. How about you guys?
Same. Although I am less confident on which is which.
There is a flavor profile that just kind of hit me.
Yeah.
Because I never tried this one before.
I mean, having them in this context is really interesting too, because you know, 2 wheaters, 1 non-wheater.
Right.
Sometimes it can stand out. Sometimes it doesn't stand out. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's really hard, depending on the mash bill and what you're picking. But I think here it did stand out for me at least. But let's get into it. You guys want to talk about nose?
Aroma, yep. Let's go.
I mean, all excellent on the nose. The red one stood out, I think, as being the non-wheater on the nose, at least on the way my nose was. All of them were excellent, lots of flavors on everything. To me, the blue, I gave a slight edge on the nose. There was just a little bit more there. The baking spice came through, very hearty, rich aroma.
Wow. No, for aroma, I really enjoyed the red. I thought actually between the red and blue, they were the wheaters for my nose.
Interesting.
Green stood out only because there was another element there that I didn't recognize from like a wheater typically. You know, so it's like, okay, well, maybe this is the standout.
So which one did you like the most?
I did ultimately like red the most.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the nose.
What did you say?
Oh,
you
no,
were
no,
like-
sorry. On nose, sorry. On nose, I actually like blue.
Okay, blue the best. You?
And then red
Blue.
for
Blue the best.
balance,
Okay.
yeah.
So I thought the red was not the wheater.
Agreed.
I felt like, you know, it led with just kind of the ripe fruits and not necessarily the honey and kind of the sweetness. These two have...
The grain comes through on this a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
a little
why-
bit more. Yeah, that's true. And then these two
rye,
is just sweetness. It's like it starts with that. The blue was really distinct because what I got was grape soda. Like it started with grape soda. Like, and we talk about grape skin.
Yeah.
So it's like grape skin, the true wine grape, like the real grape. You take the skin off, you squeeze the juices in your mouth, and you get that like aroma, and it's just so distinct. I picked blue for the aroma.
Yeah, the green was like just sugar, whereas the blue had like sugar plus
Yes,
something.
that's
you know?
right. That's right.
And a little bit of a darker sugar to it, just a little edge to it.
I thought actually the green had the darker sugar.
Really?
Yeah, it was a little bit more rich in some respects.
All right,
This
guys.
was just bright.
Let's move on to palate and reveal. Let's reveal our favorites.
Sure.
In addition, the palate for me was again more distinct here, especially with the red one. I'll start with that again, just because to me that screamed the non-wheater. It was darker. It was robust. A little bit of grain, a little more wood. very rich bourbon flavor and excellent choice.
Yeah.
The green was a little lighter in some ways, sweet, sugary. A slight sourness would hit me when I came back to it on occasion. Not bad, not off-putting, but sweet. The blue had a lot of the sugars. It had a little bit more of the baking spice, and I really enjoyed that one a whole lot. Ultimately, my favorite, yeah.
Blue.
We'll do our rankings in a second in gas, but go ahead.
Cool. Yeah, no. So going through it, actually, so red, I was getting a lot more of the sweetness, and I was getting a lot of familiar peanut brittle out of the red on the palate. Green ended up getting a little more of the, I wrote down actually in between, like it was missing sweetness for me. And then the blue, though, I was getting more familiar, like the baking spices kind of stuff. Ultimately, I did choose red as my favorite.
I just went back and I tasted red again. It tastes totally different now.
Yeah. Okay.
Try red
Different,
again,
man. It's different.
I'm surprised it.
Yeah, it is different.
It's really messing with my brain now.
No, I mean, that's why it's so good, right?
Yeah.
So, when we were trying to go through all of it, you have to drink pretty quickly. So you have to go one after the other. If you take a little break, I think it gives you a different perspective. But anyway, I felt like the red had more of the wood component. It had more of the... I got more of the grain. I got more of... It was more like cooked stewed fruits than the sugary jam type of flavor. Like it led with cooked stewed stone fruit. The the green started to, you started getting into the jam, right? And I thought the jam actually had darker, more ripe flavors relative to the blue. But what blue had was it had an extra element. Like I talked about grape soda, right? So there was like this brightness that came in along with the jam. So that really kind of made it, it's just a slight extra level of pleasant flavor that, it just kind of invokes this wonderful bouquet. And both the aroma and the palate kind of helped, push it over the edge. So ultimately I picked blue.
Okay, so it looks like
we have a winner.
Looks like we have a winner. Now
we
let's
have
have
a
our
winner.
official ranking, 1, 2, 3 for me. Blue first place, green second place, red third place. But I tell you what, man.
Oh, yeah.
I struggled over that. And this is like microscopic differences, I'm thinking.
Ultimately, yeah, I completely agree with you there, Dutch. Ultimately, I did choose red as my number one.
So you don't agree with me?
Yeah.
No, in terms of how hard it was.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry.
To decipher. Blue as my number two, and then green as my number three.
Yeah.
Wow.
Number 1, blue. Number 2, green. Number 3.
Wow, here we go. We have
Everything
alignment.
exactly the same.
We
Okay,
have
now,
alignment.
Are you ready to dig the hole and guess?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Now, before I went back and just retasted everything right now, I felt pretty confident. Now I have zero confidence because when I retasted them just now, I'm like, oh my gosh, everything seems wrong.
Yeah.
But going down the line, blue, I think is the Weller Full Proof. Green, I think is the Makers, and red, I think is the Turkey.
I think blue is the Weller Full Proof. I think green is the Wild Turkey, and then red is the Makers.
Interesting.
I am the same with Dutch.
Okay, so we're like,
course.
we're completely in
Alignment
sync.
again.
Again, I think.
Again, you guys are in.
But we've done that before, and
We've been wrong. Yeah. So I think we're tasting the same things. Jules is always the one that throws us for a loop. But
I was like,
he's
what?
probably going to be right.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
No,
okay,
I
so
wasn't right at
You
all
did that last time.
No,
like,
you guys got it.
that Vegas video.
Telling you.
So we don't have a definitive second place.
Right, because I chose blue as my second. You guys were.
What are you talking about? We picked green. We both picked green as second place.
Oh, did you? I wasn't sure if you did green for second.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so
That
there
is
is
a
a
second.
Right,
definitive.
but green has a second, and a third, which gives it 7 points.
Okay.
Red, because he gave it first place, is also 7 points.
Oh.
So it is technically a tie for second.
Gotcha.
So should we just reveal the winner then?
Yep.
Since we don't have a second place?
Yeah.
The winner of this
dinner.
round of the Bourbon Contender, the blue badge is column 2, Weller Full Proof. Which we all guessed that right. Should we see about the other two?
Yes.
Green, tied for second place, was Maker's 46.
Wow.
And red, tied for second place, was Wild Turkey Rare Breed.
He's got it.
So Jules picked his own as last place.
Hilarious.
And picked Wild Turkey as first place. But hey, going on to the next round, guys. Weller Foolproof. What is going to be able to displace this in the 100 to 119 proof range?
I know what can beat it, but I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. Well, you don't get to bring it because we get to bring.
This is gonna.
Yeah.
I picked this as a
Another
contender,
winner.
and this is gonna keep going.
All right. So Jules and I have to come up with picks for next round.
Comment below,
guys. Drop comments. What should we pick?
They need a lot of help.
I don't know. This is fun.
A lot of help.
I don't care
This
if
is
I
still
win.
fun. Me too.
This is just fun.
I'm on a losing streak, but it's fun.
And I picked that knowing it was Weller Foolproof because I'm honest and I didn't want to just pick my own.
It's grape soda. Man.
Yeah, it's really tasty. But I
done.
have to reiterate how close this was for me.
Yeah, it was good.
They're all excellent.
The 46. I mean, it has that extra level of that dark flavors.
Yeah.
It does. It is good.
All excellent. It's been a lot of fun. Guys, stay tuned for round 2 of the middleweight. And also keep an eye out for a heavyweight challenge that we're going to have. We're going to have another round of the welterweight. We're going to keep going with this as long as you guys keep liking it. So please drop us comments. Let us know if you like this series or not. Jules, take us out.
Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down. Either way, just let us know. Subscribe for more videos from Curiosity Public. If you want to help us out, please consider joining Curiosity Private. It's a membership program here on YouTube. We are also on Patreon, and we are selling t-shirts. You can pick up either one of these in the links in the description. We do have a podcast on the major podcast platforms out there. As always, stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay curious.
Man, if I keep winning, I might develop
An ego?
big.
Did you win the
You
last round?
might.
Yes, I did.
What was the last round? Oh, yeah, the welterweight.
Welter.
I don't even remember what I picked.
And you know I'm gonna win the next one. You know it in your
Look
heart.
at this guy.
You know it to be true.
I just don't care.
You know it to be true.
What do they say? Fear is the
Drinking
mind
some
killer.
good stuff.
What time is the fire in which we burn? What?